Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Gillette, and I'm here with a story time. Anyway guys, how are you all doing? How was your Christmas? Today is what? Wednesday, December 20. Today is what? 28. December 28, guys. Yeah. So guys, I just want to give you a little story time about when it's actually more like a Duppy story time. Guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's more like a Duppy story time. Um about when I was in Maryland. I was in Maryland visiting some relative in Maryland. But guys, I was at a house. The house is mostly in the woods, and I was in the basement. Yeah, I was in the basement because that's where I slept. That was where I was sleeping, in the basement. So, guys, I was there one day, and I was talking to my mother, and um those times we were using mostly Skype. So I was on my laptop, and my mom was in Florida. She was in Florida, so I was talking to her on Skype. So, guys, while I was there talking, I was talking things that I weren't supposed to say. Guys, I'm not gonna get into it, but I was saying things that I weren't supposed to say about um the family members that were living there. So, guys, um while I was there talking to my mother, I hear when she said to me, Juliet, what happened to the lights? The lights in the roof, the electric lights and stuff like that, the bulbs. So she said, what happened to the why your lighter behave so? So me say, how will lighter behave? She said, you don't see it. So guys, I was talking to her on Skype, right? So normally I would have to turn around in that, because in front of me there was light in front of me, and it wasn't flickering or anything like that. But she saw something that I did not see. So I said, but nothing. When I turn around, like I turn around and I look, and I said, but there's nothing wrong with the lights. She said, yes, look at the lights. The lights are just flickering like this. So, guys, after turning back around, I'm going to let my grandson show you what I'm talking about, how the lights were flickering. Go, like, turn the light on and off. Let me see if it's going to reflect on this. Right. Do it again, Kyle. Oh, it's not doing. Do it, Joshua. Let me see. Yeah, again, right. Yes, guys. So this is what it was. Yeah, start now, Joshua. This is what it was looking like. It's like it flickering. That's what it was looking like, guys. And I'm like, what the heck is that? But for some reason, I did not feel scared or anything, because I was talking about, to be honest, the person that was there, the person that I was talking about, right, is a female, and her father, had died out of that house, and her father died. I think when he died, he was down in the basement. That's where he died, based on what I heard. So he used to love being down there. Guys. So he I guess his presence was always down there, because I remember one night when I was there sleeping, and guys, is the stinkiest scent you could ever think of. A scent that comes in on me, and that night it was so stink just like when there's something dead and a rat. I saw it stink. That was what actually wake me up the night. It was so stink, like, like when a demon just come and stand up right in front of you, and it was so stink. That's what it smells like. And when I jump out of my sleep, and I had was to rebuke the thing and say, "Get out of here! You stink. You need to go bed. You don't smell good. You stink." That's what I had was to do the night. And I'm not gonna lie, it's not only one time it happened to me twice. But that one time with my mom, when she saw the light were flickering, and to be honest, when I turned around, I didn't see it. You know how I end up see the light when it's flickering, like someone keep the light on and off, on and off, on and off. I saw it through the camera because I was talking to her on Skype, and I saw it through the camera. That's when I realized that, whoa, this was really happening for real. But to be honest, guys, I don't know what a lot of people would say. They would be scared to to sleep down there. I did not scared. I did not scared. Two times being there when I smell the stinking scent that comes in, and I know definitely that was definitely a demon. I don't know who the person was, if it was the person dad or what, because I get to understand that her dad had loved her a lot. So I guess maybe me saying talking things that I'm not supposed to be talking about her, then her dad probably get, feel upset about it or whatever. But the thing is, it didn't hurt me or anything. I guess it was just showing me that, hey, guess what, I am here, so don't say anything about my daughter. So guys, that is just a little Duppy story. Secondly, I have another one about when I was much younger. That was before I started to travel. This is really something that I see happen. I was working at Cifuentes at the time. It's a cigar factory in Kingston. That's where I was living. I was living in Portmore, and I was living at a cigar factory in Kingston. I was working at a cigar factory in Kingston. It was on the boulevard. It was called Cifuentes. It one of them little white man did own it. Nice factory. I worked there for 5.5 years. So anyway, we had a coworker. She was from let me tell you, she was from Hanover. Yeah, she was from Hanover. So her husband, I think her husband was living in the States. So her husband come down to visit. And after coming down to visit, I think they went to Hanover to look for her parents. Guys, I don't know how true this story be, but they said that the husband had another woman somewhere down there. I don't know. People say stuff that is not true, so I'm not gonna say that was what happened. Allegedly, that's what they said. I don't know if that was what happened, but that's what people were saying. Anyway, guys, um, they went to Hanover to look for their parents. On their way back, guys, when they reached to Flatbridge, the car crashed. The car crashed. She was the only person in the back. It was three of them that was in the car. The car crashed. She was the only person in the car. She was the only person who died. Her husband did not die, and the person that was driving the car did not die. She was the only person that died. So anyway, when we were at work the day, and we hear the story. We hear that she died at Flatbridge. And you guys, you know how we go where Flatbridge is concerned, where story is concerned, where Flatbridge is concerned, because trust me, Flatbridge is one place that I do not like to drive. So anyway, when it's time for her funeral, the whole factory, well, it wasn't the whole factory, but a lot of us, because she was our co-worker, a lot of us decided that we were going to her funeral. Guys, I've never been to Hanover before. That was my very first time going to Hanover. And I get to understand that she said she did not want to. If she died, they must not bury her there, because she don't want to bury in Hanover. But anyway, guys, the day when it's the funeral, we chartered. I think it was about two bus. I think it was about two bus that the company charter. and decided that okay, we're gonna go to her funeral. So anyway, guys, we went to the funeral. We were going to the funeral, and after, because remember, you know, guys, I tell you, it's Flatbridge she died. After passing Flatbridge, where she died, is like the hearse. Her brother worked at the funeral home where she was where her body was. After passing Flatbridge, the hearse all of a sudden like it don't wanna go. The hearse get extra heavy, like it's just not moving. It is not moving. The hearse now move. Yes, Khalid, what?
It coming like one Duppy I hold I push back the person when she said she never want to bury on there. See her so try to turn back.
Yeah, cause she said she didn't want to bury down there. That's what I heard. That's what we were told, that she said if she ever died, they must not take her back there, because it's a little bit in the community. It's a little community that she comes from, and based when we went there, based on that little bit in the church where they church her and where they bury her. I mean, you know why you'd probably say you don't want to go back there. But anyway, when we reach a flat bridge, after we pass flat bridge, it's like the hearse don't want to go, and everybody I wonder what is going on. What is going on, until we see her brother stop. Her brother was the one who was driving the hearse, and he stopped, guys. And when he stopped, I see him come out of it and open the back of the hearse, and he was there talking to his sister. I rubbed down the casket and I talked to his sister, and we stop and I wonder what is going on. So when we come out, he was there talking to his sister, telling his sister that she don't know how the situation is already and whatever. So she must just make them carry her, go bury her and whatever. And he was there talking to his sister for a while, talking to the dead body, guys, the body that was in the hearse. And I'm telling you, guys, this is something that I experience. I see this happen. You see, after him finish, rub down the casket, talk to her, then we see him go back in at the hearse. And guys, let me tell you something. After he went back into that hearse, we didn't catch that hearse to go to Hanover. We did not care how fast we were driving, we couldn't catch the hearse. The hearse was going so fast, guys. We couldn't, when the bus that we were in reached, them actually almost finished church the body already. How fast the hearse go. The hearse goes so fast. I remember the hearse didn't want to go at first. It did not want to go. So guys, these things, I've heard people talk about things like these, and I honestly believe that things like these happen, especially when I was in the States. What happened to me, maybe if someone had told me that, oh, said this happened, I wouldn't believe them. I would never believe them. But trust me, I believe it because it happened to me. It happened to me. The light was just in the house, flickering, like somebody turning the light on and off, on and off, on and off. And I was sitting there talking to my mom on my laptop, and I did not see anything. When I turned around like this to look, there was nothing. Until she said to me, "Yes, Juliet, look." And I did not turn around this time. I looked in the camera. And when I looked in the camera, I could see the light flickering just like that, because as soon as I turn around like this, it stopped. And I decided that I was gonna just look in the camera, and that's what I did. And that's when I see the light start flickering. And mommy, I said, "What is that?" And I said, "Mommy, obviously I'm here doing something that I'm not supposed to be doing, because I'm talking bad about this person, which I'm not supposed to be doing it. So I guess maybe her mom, or because her mom had passed early, maybe about what, a couple of months or so before I went there. Her mom had passed, but her dad had passed years before. Years before. So I don't know which one of them were there. If it was the mother, or if it was the her father, or whatever. I have no clue. But for some reason, guys, I did not scared. Some people would see that happen and they would get scared or what. I was never scared. Even when the person comes in the room the night on me, stink like, I mean, guys, when me tell you, I don't know if you ever smell a dead body that decomposed. That's what it smells like. It stink. It stink. That was it. That was even the. It's like the next morning I could still smell, because it's like the person comes straight up to my nose. It was so stink. I've never experienced anything like that before, but I experienced it in the United States, though, guys. I have even more story to tell you about when I was in Guantanamo Bay and see ghosts in Guantanamo Bay. But, guys, I'll give you that story another time. So, anyway, guys, please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, hit that post notification bell. So as soon as I drop another video, then you will be the first to be notified. This is just a little end of the year story time, guys. Duppy story times. So, guys, enjoy the rest of your week, and I pray that you all will live to see 2023. Guys, peace out. Love you all.